Hello everybody, this is Nick speaking, and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines Season 3 here on Nautilus Island. Today is episode number 13, and last time when we were here we started work on this little area over here, this town we were calling Lafayette, and yeah, that the simulation run for a little bit between the last episode and this one to get in the houses and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I kind of like how all of this stuff turned out, and you have like some interesting different sorts of houses in here, and these are all from the I believe it's the Stockholm and the Finnish. They're two different sets, but they both have like the same sorts of buildings and stuff in them, so, or at least ones that look kind of similar. So those are the two sets I used to basically define all the houses for this region, and yeah, I think they look really good and make sense in a tropical setting. So I'm thinking we have a few extra spaces, so I'll put some in like these few little spots as well. Maybe one over here, and then maybe a larger one over there. Not going to put any on the beach, though, just because I think that'll look weird. But yeah, anyways, today I do have a few new mods installed. And we have a nice large menu. Yes, nice large menu. More helpful when we, get to like props and that, so we can see a lot more stuff at once here and be able to quickly pick out, like, maybe we want our roundabout thing here or something. We have a roundabout chevron thing, which we can just place down, and we have quite a few of these things that were added to the group, and we can do a golf. Ooh, that might be fun. Like, maybe over here in like this main sort of town, we can maybe do like a golf course or something here. Or lots of possibilities to work with, and lots of new rocks, lots of new seawall type stuff, and yeah, just lots of stuff in general that I've added to the mod list. So yeah, kind of excited to have all this extra stuff with us, and of course I can always just work with the regular one as well if I feel I need just more visible screen space at the time, so I can switch back and forth between those. Other than that, I believe the other big thing we have is this new traffic thing that allows us to kind of do some stuff with like the traffic lights, time them, switch where the traffic's coming from, apparently clear the traffic as well in case something causes a problem with the scripts in the game or something, I guess. But yeah, I'm thinking today we do have quite a bit of area to decorate over here between the highway and the residential area here, so I'm thinking that's what I want to do today, and I'm thinking we're going to do it in a time-lapse. So yeah, we'll, maybe just do like this little bit here on camera, and then we can start it going. But yeah, kind of the same sort of foliage style I had in the other area. We'll do some of these kind of trees. Nah, not so much that. Maybe some of... no, that doesn't really make much sense either. How about some of those guys? A summer tree 7. Do a few bushes in here. Let's see what kind of bushes look really good here. Maybe some of these guys. And some of these guys. Yeah, we'll just kind of have to figure out what looks good, and even some of those will look amazing over here. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of playing with what looks good, what doesn't. And yeah, so I'm going to get going on this time lapse here, and you guys should start hearing music right about now. And we'll get going. Alright, so we're back, and yeah, I did just a little bit here, you know. I know you guys saw it all with that time lapse, but yeah, try to make a kind of more of like a tree area that's can act as a noise barrier, so we don't have all this noise getting in to the actual residential areas here, other than like right here along the highway, but not too much we can do about that part. We do, however, I had one slight oversight when I was building this area, and that is that we need a fire station. And we need a police station. And let's see what looks good for police station. That one's probably too big. That one will probably also be too big. Let's do the small one here. Yeah, we'll just put it right here. Clinic. We'll need one of those. And let's see, probably just the regular size clinic if I can find it right there. Yeah, we'll put you maybe... put you here next to the gas station, I suppose. And... yeah, we'll put it a crematorium over here somewhere as well. Maybe on the other side. That might be a better spot to do it in, and that is very weird. Now let's remove that for now. So yeah, that kind of gets us our utilities over here as well, and yeah, it's kind of a interesting area. I mean, we have sort of these highway entrances and exits that are just kind of here, and one thing this one, as you guys probably saw since I had the beginning of this time lapse kind of not paused, this backs up quite a bit here, getting into the city at this first exit. And that might be a slight problem. So, since I have this new thing, I think I need to time these traffic lights. So we're going to set up a timed traffic light here. And I'm going to pause this. So in our first one, we're going to add a step. For this first step, we're going to have both this one and this one green lights to go. And we'll also do this one. Okay, so minimum time will go, if I remember right, these are in seconds, so I'm gonna do 360, and we'll go 700. We'll add that as the first step. Okay, so our first step, we allow crossing here, we allow crossing here, and we allow traffic to flow from both of these in and this one out. Step 2, we're going to completely flip all of these. So this one will be green. We're going to make that one, we'll do 200 to 400 maybe. Okay, we'll add that step. And then step 3, which I'm going to do one more. I'm going to set these ones green, this one red, so we get a little bit of extra time here, and we're going to do another, yeah, we'll do another 200 to 300 there, just so we can, and that should help us with that. So now that we have this going on, and give me just a second here, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back, and where was I? I think I was about to test this out by kind of showing what's going on with this intersection. Those timers might be too high. Oh, that we don't want happening. Where are you? You are here. Except for that, it's not the mode we want. We want you. Nope. You need to be traffic lights. And how do... Where? Okay, now... That we do not want traffic lights. No traffic lights here. Traffic lights can be up there, but... Yeah, let's just get as much of this stuff off as possible. Because it... Wow, it really backs up. Like, really, really badly here. Okay, so... Since we have the... That's what I want, right here. We do not want any traffic turning left here. That is not allowed. You go to there, and you go to there. You go here. You go here, and here. There we go. And you can go here. And you can go here. Alright, so... Interesting. Where are we with the timings on this intersection? Okay, so... let's go a little bit to the high end of the stuff here. Okay, let's edit these a little bit, because that doesn't actually work very well. So we're going to go 180. Max will be 300. No, we'll actually go 60, maybe. 300 will go 60 to 200. And then we'll go 100 to 150. There we go. So we'll start that back up again. And that should hopefully keep this intersection clear all the time. And I just paused there by accident, so hopefully that should allow all this traffic to kind of just do what it needs to do, get to where it needs to go, and take care of itself, basically, without us having to interfere much. And yeah, those are the kind of things we want to get into this city and keep it all moving smoothly, and that is a lot of problem with sewers. Okay, maybe we have a sewer treatment problem. Let's see. Maybe we can put one of these guys in for now? Sludge processing thing. And I want you over here, kind of. Let's see. Right there looks like a fine spot for it. And we'll need some pipes under the road to connect that in. And I believe that doesn't look like it. Yes, it does. There we go. So that should take care of our sewage problems. We have all the sewage and water taken care of in here, and... yep, there we go. That took care of everything for us, so... yeah, there's gonna be some of those. We need to continue monitoring these old areas, too, because they're gonna continue being problems if we don't, so... yeah, that seems to have really taken care of all the traffic from here pretty well. Now the other thing I could do here is maybe allow for U-turns. No, that's not possible. Okay. Can't allow for a U-turn here. I mean, it would kind of make sense, but right now we are in the timed section where we have show counters. So yeah, it's gonna switch here pretty soon. And even that might be a little too long because we're backing up traffic pretty well here. There we go. And these guys get a green light. That might even be a little too aggressive, so we'll go 30 to 100. This will be, we'll go 10, we'll go 15 to, yeah, 150, sure. There we go, and we'll do that. Just so that way we can get this a little bit better and keep everything flowing smoothly here, because I want to make sure everything flows smooth. And why are these stupid bike things showing up? And oh my god, that actually looks like really not good building. Do we have a better fire station? Even the default one probably looks better. Yeah, let's just put the default one in instead. So it looks pretty decent. I mean, maybe not for here in this area, but it's not a bad looking building. It does look nice. I will say that much about it. A lot of the buildings in the default game look kind of nice, so it's just kind of everything's going on here, and oh yeah, kind of like how this area is turning out, even with all like the hedges and all that stuff going on here. It all fits in pretty well, except for maybe like this business area here, which looks really out of place compared to everything else. And the not having traffic pile up here so much is kind of nice too. Although the weird mismatch of buildings here is kind of bizarre. I'll have to address this at some point with commercial areas. Because yeah, that is kind of a not very good looking thing going on here, and you know what? This here might need some redoing too. Okay, we have that going for us. Maybe we need to time these lights as well. Set up timed. Actually, you know what? Okay. Let's go in here. Time traffic lights. Remove time traffic lights. Select both of these. Here. Actually, all three of them. All four of these. Yeah, all four of those. And we'll set up a timed traffic light here, which means this all has traffic lights on it. Now, this is going to be fun. Okay, so we need to... Actually, let's just remove that. We're going to do that one. And this one, I think, are going to be the only two we do, because the rest of because this we don't really need a light here. This is just these two lanes get on here. This one goes through to let this traffic go through, and yeah, so we're going to set up a timed light there. Although, while I'm thinking about it on these other ones, this one does, those two really don't need lights. So we're going to remove... Oh, I added one here, apparently. Let's remove that light. Traffic lights true, original true. Traffic lights false. Traffic lights false. It just puts them back in! What? Okay, so... Yeah, nope. You're all being on one giant timed light. There we go, all four of you selected. Set up timed light. So we are going to start as step one is through traffic. Add step. So we're going to, basically this can be green, that one will be green, that one. That one, I hit something here. No, we want you to be auto, although I can't seem to hit that. There we go. Change mode. See, these ones are hard to hit. Change mode, so we can do turning and straight here. Yeah, I like that as well. Don't really need that here, at that end. This one can have it, this one can have it. This will definitely have it. All 4 of those can have it, and all 3 of these can have it. Okay. So, to start with, these will all... Let's just remove that. Okay, so time to traffic lights. I want these 3. This one can just... Well, we're gonna remove those lights, so... Set up timed light. And I'm gonna put the mode on all of these. And of course, this is just a temporary thing now, so... We can do this, but... Yes, we'll have this go on. So, to begin with, this will be red. So we're gonna start with through traffic, and any traffic turning right will be able to go as well. That's not the direction here, though. This one is. So traffic turning left has to stop. Traffic turning straight and turning right can go. This one is... there's no left here, so that doesn't matter. At least this side doesn't have a left, I thought. And then this one can turn both ways. Okay. So that's step 1. We're gonna say 15 here to 150. Add that step. Well, edit. Those need to be off for step 1. Save. So step 1 is only through traffic. Step 2. Step 2, we're gonna add step 2. This can get turned on, and this gets turned off. That can be, we'll go 5 to 30 at that step, so we can get this left turn here going out. Then we will change to a new step, which is going to be this one is turned off. These 2 are turned on. These 2 are turned off. So we get all this traffic flowing out here, flowing out to over here, flowing out to over here. Allow that all out. That's going to be 50 to 150. That one will be a long one. Okay, then we add another step. And we've allowed all this traffic out. So now we're going to... switch these off. Switch these ones on. Allow this traffic to leave. That's going to be 5 to 30. Add that. And then we're going to need one more. Let's view that original one and add a step. So instead of these ones being allowed, we'll allow both these guys to turn in, and we'll allow straight through traffic here. Well, these guys have to wait. These guys can go all the way through. No turning left here, though. Oh, and this one can turn left, and we won't allow left or straight turns from here. We'll only allow right there. Okay. So that way we can allow these guys to get over to here. We'll, again, yeah, 5 to 30, sounds good. And that's the phone again. And again, sorry about that. Not too much I can do about this stuff, but yeah, let's make sure everything flows through here good, and let's show all the counters. Oh yeah, this intersection needs to remove lights. No lights there. Please, no lights here. Stay away, lights. I said stay away. Why do they keep showing up? What? Ugh. Okay. And why is this doing this? You know what? You're moving road. This can be downgraded. And this is gonna go like that. There we go. So we kind of get this to end here then. Remove time traffic lights. And then we need our thing here. That's not wanting to show up again. There we go. So you go to there and there. This one only goes here, and that's it. That one only goes here, and that's it. This one will cross over to all three and up to there. And this one goes all three as well, just that. Yeah, there we go. And we have that. Let's get rid of that one. And we're going to want to retime all of these as well. Okay, so timed lights, boom, boom, and boom is there as well. Set up timed light, add a step. Okay, all of these steps are going to be 5 to 30. So let's first of all turn everything red. Okay, so first we'll just do this one. That can be green. That's going to be step 1. Step 1 added. And then we're going to do a new one. Going to turn this one on. Or actually, let's edit first step. Edit step 1. We need that to be green and that to be green, so we can allow this traffic to actually exit here. Add a step. We're going to turn that one red, turn this one green. Add that. You know what, let's edit this one, because this one can be longer. We'll go 15 to 60. Okay, so step 1 is letting this traffic out. Step 2 is letting this traffic out. Step 3 will be letting this traffic in. Step 3, this all gets in, this goes that way, and goes into here, and you can turn anyway there. That will be another 5 to 30. 5 to 30. Got that. Step 4, we're gonna reverse that completely. Boom. We're gonna let that traffic go through. Next step is going to let this traffic through. And that should be it, right? Step 1, it lets this traffic out. Step 2 lets this traffic in. Step 3 lets this traffic and this traffic in. Step 4 lets this one in, and Step 5 lets this one in. Yep, that looks good. We're gonna start this. Show the counters. Now, these have different counters because they're going at different intervals, and this will be kind of our test here. So yeah, it looks like stuff's moving pretty smooth so far. We're getting this traffic out of here, and there we go. We are red on that one. This one is letting traffic go. And there we go, we are stopped there. Now, this traffic is going through all of this stuff. This one doesn't... Yep. Stop. We need to view this one. We need to add a step. That removes this. Then add that into here. View step 4. Do step 3, do step 6, let's move that up to step 4, step 4, do step 3, edit step 3, turn that one red, save that, so 3 is that, 4 is that, okay. Now we can restart this again, and that should actually, hopefully take care of all this stuff for us. Yeah, a lot of it's just making sure everything can get through here smoothly, which, I mean, when we have... Wow, that is piled up pretty far back on this road here. Probably because this is a road that leads directly the outbound, so a lot of it's just piling onto that road, and I'm sure a lot of it piles... And I'm sure that's why it's doing that, but yeah, kind of crazy that that's how this intersection works. And it looks like we're letting all this stuff go right now. Okay, we switched. We're letting this traffic go now. Letting that go. That one was short. And then this is what I'm worried about, is are we gonna get all of this through quick enough? No, we are not. Okay, so if I go back to here, the time traffic lights, and reinitialize this, let's stop this really quickly, view this last one, and we're gonna edit this one. We're gonna go for the 15 to 60 here as well. Save that. And start. We're gonna skip. There we go. We're gonna let this traffic go first, because we kind of need to let this traffic go. Out of here. And there we go. And next phase is letting all of this get out. Or letting all this get in, I should say. Yeah, so you can get pretty good traffic regulation here with all this stuff. I mean, this is piling up back this way a little bit right now, but it'll take care of itself sooner or later, and then we can, yeah, like, see all of this is getting out now. Actually, it didn't let all of it go. We only let enough of it go, and yeah, it's just because all of these are so close to one another. If one of them kind of stops, it causes all of them to, so yeah, that's kind of the reason why that's kind of weird. Other than that, do we have any really other trouble spots here? I think, though, that was the only other big one in the city right now, so. And yeah, it's gonna continue being a trouble spot for a while, because I don't know how else I would be able to regulate all of this stuff and let traffic kind of flow through here. I mean, other than maybe saying cutting these roads off entirely and causing them to go to the side, but again, don't know how much that would do for us. The other thing would be maybe to turn these into one-way roads at least here. This turns into a small road, small alleyway at this end, and doesn't really do much over here, so. Yeah, okay, and that time it kind of took care of this. This one's waiting on the state of waiting, though. And then we have this small amount here. And this one. The long one that's gonna let tons of cars through. Yeah, though we're gonna stop here because reasons. Which means that's going to switch before this traffic actually gets to leave. Thank you, game. Well, okay, it's better than it was before. At least most of it is. This part down here, well, it's only this little bit. It's not too bad. So, now the next question is, how long have I been recording? It's a very good question, right? Because I have no idea, and, well, kind of interesting getting this stuff done, but I'm sure it's probably getting boring me talking about timings on traffic and trying to make things work in the city. And you know, this road, we can do something else with it here. Why did I not think of this sooner? We're making you a double wide road. Yeah, it means there's not really any parking on this road, but again, it kind of allows us to get all of this traffic out of here easily and quickly, and it's more to get traffic out there rather than traffic in, because traffic in, we're just going to do that. This one is going to be the one that goes there, and this one is still just here. There we go. Oh, and this can go to there. Okay. And this goes to here, and this goes to here, and there. And there, and there. There we go. Alright, that should do it. That doesn't really mess with the timings here because this is still all one road. Why are you trying to merge into this lane unless you were turning left? Can we tell traffic it can cross to other lanes here? Will that... Maybe that will help us. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, this one is the one that makes most sense. This one is the one that makes least sense, because traffic should not all want to be in this one lane. It should use both lanes here. I don't know why it's not wanting to, unless everything's wanting to turn left, but I highly doubt that. Oh, car despawned. Cool. Let's speed this up and see what's going on here. Yeah, that traffic is... Unless they're all trying to visit factories over here, but it doesn't look like it, so... I don't know what to say about that. You know what, this road could probably do with this upgrade as well. Or even this turns into a lane this way. You know, that might be a good idea too. Flip this, turn that into a one-way, turn this into a one-way. There we go. I need to let the traffic in and let the traffic out, so we can take care of this stuff. And I'm also going to upgrade this now, because, again, 3 lanes, we can stay 3 lanes, can't we? Why not? Turns into 2 lanes in the tunnel, but we can hide that stuff, so. Now, it does make one of this kind of... So, we're gonna go in here again, and I'm gonna stop it really quickly, and V1, V2, V2 can be deleted. We can restart this, because again, we have one less lane of traffic flowing through here, so can kind of ignore that little bit, and then we can also, if we can make this show back up, let's fix this again. Okay, so we get 1, 2 to there, and 3 is this one, that goes those 2 directions. This one just goes straight across and turns right into there. This one will have that lane go there and there. This lane only goes straight on. And this lane can go across to here or over to any of these 3. Meanwhile, on this one, we now have kind of interesting setup here as well, because we can now go straight across into here and straight across into here. This one I'm going to remove, and this can go up to there or go into any of those 3. Except for, yeah, we'll say it can go in any of 3. This will turn into there. Or there, or there. Or there, or there. This does that, and this can go into any of these 3, but it cannot go into there. And this one only goes straight across. There we go. I think that will help smooth this traffic out a little bit better, and hopefully allow everything in and out pretty easily. Yeah, see, we're only piled up to the tunnel here now. This still goes back a ways, but it's not as bad as it was before. And kind of like how these warehouses are kind of just kind of looks like a continuous sort of warehouse, but it's not really. Those are kind of cool. I like those. Like quite a few of the things in here, and not enough workers, really. Okay, you're a really busy location, but sure, go for it. That's the most awkward truck ever. Most awkward truck in... Oh, Xena despawned. Okay, good job, despawning truck. But anyways, I think that might actually be a spot to end this episode off, because I imagine even though I've been interrupted quite a few times to time-lapse and all that kind of stuff, we're probably getting to the point where we're running a little long on this episode, so we'll obviously find out in editing. I'm not going to add more to this if we're not long enough on this episode, but yeah, it's time to end this one, and, you know, we've got things moving a little bit better here, so I'm happy with that, and we can leave it off here. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.
A clue too.
You know who the murderer
Kill
is?
anybody. I didn't die on my own. Wait, where'd he go?
Who has the gun? Nothing matters now. Crap. Oh.
I still look like someone is permanently crouch walking.
Probably because they are.
Okay.
You thought the same thing.
I thought the view was just screwed up.
Ah. All right. That ends this episode. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Going to murder you.